Hello everybody, welcome back to another styling video, and we've got a special guest, Sian.
I'm back, baby.
She's back! It's been a while.
It's been too long.
I know, I'm so excited to have you here for this format that I have created. No, I've not created it.
Only you.
It is I who takes items of clothes and styles them.
Again, restyle them.
Yeah. So I've done this a couple of times now where I've taken some items from my wardrobe that are either new and I'm trying to figure out how to get the most out of them, or it's maybe old in one of these cases and I just don't find myself wearing it but I can't let go and I need to figure out.
Gonna give it some new love.
Yeah, I just don't know how to wear it. We're gonna go through these items and then I'm gonna have a go at styling them, and then Sian, who probably should say is a professional personal stylist,
That's me.
is then gonna have a proper rummage through my clothes, and I'm curious to see what you come up with as well.
It's gonna be great.
So let's begin.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so first item is this black top.
Nemesis.
And I know Sian's gonna be like, but you're a spring, you can't wear black. We'll just add a colourful scarf on top or something.
You sound just like me.
So I got this recently from a mystery bag of clothes at a charity shop. And this was in my maybe pile because there was something about it that I was like, oh, this isn't looking as bad on me as I was expecting. But the shape of it, I just don't know how to style this with what I own.
I actually really like that boat neck for you. We'll talk about that when we do the styling.
Okay, yeah. I've no idea what necklines suit me. All I know is from like Trini and Susanna days, because I've got big boobs, that I'm either supposed to wear low neck or I'm not supposed to wear low neck. Okay, it's either like, no, you're showing it off, or like...
I love Trini and Susanna, right, but they were a bit savage.
Oh yeah, I've got a copy of their
book.
book.
Me too. And I'm like, oh.
It's bad. It's actually horrendous reading it in 2024. So yes, there's
number one.
There's number one. It's also quite long. Like a long top on me is weird. Anyway.
I want to tuck that bad boy.
Yeah. Number two, this is another from the mystery bag.
Love that.
And this was a yes when I tried it on, but I haven't worn it since. So that is telling to me, because it just means that there's something like blocking me with it and not...
Be nice with your pink trousers you got on there.
Oh, interesting.
Monochromatic.
Yeah. I'm always so scared of doing that, but I'm always like, Sian says you can wear any shade of the same colour together.
I'm going to prove you wrong today, and I'm going to show you.
Okay. But yeah, I really like this, and I think it does look nice on me, and it's a nice fit. But I actually owned an identical top, very similar, many years ago, that I ended up like getting rid of. So I was like, oh, maybe it's a sign. I don't know.
I love the sleeves.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's like sparkly party season sleeves.
I remember this.
Do you remember this? Yeah, it comes up every time I'm doing a wardrobe tour.
I will not let it go.
This jumper I got in a vintage shop in Paris when I was 19. So I've now had this for like 13 years.
Just a couple of years.
It's my least worn jumper, like when it comes to autumn, winter, but I just can't let go of it. I love it so much, but it's a bit scratchy. So I feel like the only way I can wear it is with a long sleeve top underneath to protect me. But other than just like wearing it with jeans, I'm just like, what else is there?
You wait.
Okay, I'm excited. Okay, this one,
A sequin, sorry. It's just me in a dress.
So this one I bought when I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear for the Eras tour. This was one of my options for red.
Yeah,
I ended up going in a different direction, but this was in the summer, and this is quite a heavy sequin dress. It's also quite a dark red. So it's, to me, this was like a winter party season dress. So I'd put it away, and then recently it emerged. And so I haven't worn this yet, but I've had it for months.
I'm excited.
So yeah, I don't really have many like Christmassy parties to go to, especially because
maybe we should have one.
we should have one as like us people who are freelance and don't have an office.
No team.
If I were to have an office Christmas party or a friend Christmas party, this one.
Or even New Year's.
Yeah. Well,
sorry.
I'm like, I can't go to like parties anymore. Hopefully one day. And then finally, these are some flares from Joni Clothing that I bought recently, mostly because I basically went to Joni Clothing to get the green shoes.
The green shoes.
And then, you know how you get sucked into like buff up your basket so you get free shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making money.
It's girl math. And these were on sale as well, so it's more girl math. But don't make me do the math because I can't.
No, it's not for us.
So yeah, I got these. I didn't read the description, so when they arrived, I generally thought they were going to be like more of a structured denim material, but they are this soft material, which is actually quite nice. And
Oh, they're really soft.
yeah, but I tried them on and I almost returned them, but then I thought, do you know what? I'll wait until Sian's here.
I know, I'll palm it off on Sian.
And then we can see what we can do. Because I think one of the things that was annoying me about it, because I'm really short, was that the crotch was really long on me.
Saggy crotch.
Yeah. But when I get a saggy crotch, even in the winter, I'll then get chub rub inside my trousers.
Ouch.
Yeah. And so then how do I get my chub rub cream? Because then it's not like I can just lift up a skirt because it's summer and just apply some. It's like,
You can't really walk around.
I've got to, yeah. So these are like, we need to decide if I'm going to return them or not,
Okay.
is the mission for these.
Yeah.
And we may even be able to style them amazing, but if the crotch is too low.
Well, I'll tell you.
we
I'll
might
tell you
have to-
immediately.
we
Not
might
many
have to
jobs you
give
can
up.
get away with going, let me just look at your crotch.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let's pop these back on here. Okay, how are you feeling? Have you got some
I
ideas
literally can't
already?
I just want to get in your wardrobe immediately.
Okay, so let's start here
Yeah, let's
with
do it.
this black number.
Bring it on.
Things have moved around. Sian has boots on, and I no longer have boots on, hence the height difference.
We tried to hide it.
Can't hide it for that long. But this is the black top. This is the situation. I would never wear it like this. I would tuck it in.
Just to let you all know.
I would tuck it in. But yeah, it's just something about it that I'm like, I think
You're
looks
feeling it.
nice, but then I just don't know how to make it work. Like, we need
Definite kidge.
definite tuckage. But yeah, and also it's like autumn, winter now, so I also want to be warm. And there's something about the material of this that feels like not super casual.
Yeah, it feels a bit more chic, darling.
Yeah.
And so's the neckline.
Yeah, so it's just that, because my whole wardrobe is quite cash, and so I struggle when an item is a bit more elevated, because I'm like, okay, how does this
Panic.
fit in with things? Do I even want to look more elevated today? I don't know. So, yeah.
I think it's good to have options, and that neckline on you is called a boat neck. For those of you who've got a good pair of gals,
Yeah.
if you would like a higher neckline, obviously you can wear any neckline you want, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of people talking to your face rather than the gals, open necklines tend to break up the bust, right? So if you want a higher neckline, I really suggest boat necks are the best one for you,
Okay.
because they're not right next to your neck, so they're not like making you look really square and making the girls look really obvious. Because you've got more room here between, a bit more space between your neck and your shoulders, it's actually much more flattering for a bigger busted gal.
My instinct would have been that this kind of neckline, and I think when I pulled it out of the bag, I was like, no. It's because I would instinctively been like, this isn't my neckline, which might have been then why when I tried it on, I was like, oh, hang on, something's happening here.
What is it?
Something is happening. Okay, so I'm going to come up with an outfit.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a challenge because I haven't actually figured out how to wear this yet. And you're going to come up with an outfit, and then we shall catwalk.
Stretch your stuff.
Right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ta-da! This is my outfit. This is the one
Here
that
she
I
is.
have put together. Here's my thinking. I immediately went for the skirt. I don't know why.
Gut instinct, just
That
follow
instinct
it. Ooh,
just went with it.
just go with it.
Exactly. And then I knew I wanted to wear these boots with it because I do love the high boots and a mini skirt. I've got my spotty snag tights that are covered in ladders.
Oh, rubbish.
I'll probably get myself a replacement pair soon. And then this brown suede jacket, my mustard bag. I didn't change my jewellery. I just
Didn't need
kept
to.
gold hoops and my orange necklace. These are my staples that I basically wear every day.
But with everything.
They do. Yeah, I'm very warm because we're inside my flat and it's also like a 17 degrees October day.
Hat.
But I don't think this would work very well in winter because I've not given myself another layer.
Do you know what you could do? You could put your camel coat over it. You know, you've
But
got-
like over this, I don't know. Well, it's 3/4 length sleeves, the camel coat,
Oh,
so
that's
then it would
annoying.
show.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. It's quite annoying for a winter coat because then like wearing long sleeves underneath it is a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, even with your deadly little arms.
Yeah, and also I see this as more of an outerwear, not a inner.
Would you ever wear it like in a cafe for lunch, or would you always want to take it off?
Depends how hot or cold I am.
Yeah.
I get quite hot in this.
Yeah. I wear stuff like that inside.
Interesting.
Yeah, but what you could do is, I don't know if you've got any sleeveless vests, but you could put a sleeveless
Oh, I do.
knitted vest over the top. Then you can still shove your arms in, but your body's warm.
Okay, no, not that kind of vest. I was thinking more of a like underwear layer
Yeah.
vest. But I've seen a lot of people wearing some cute knitted vests, and I'm like, oh, do that.
They're great because you can layer them over dresses, over jumpers. No, you can't. Not over jumpers, but definitely over dresses. And then you can
I
wear...
was like,
Yes, love that double jumper. But also under jackets, they're perfect because there's nothing more annoying than not being able to put your arms in jackets and looking like Michelin Man.
Yes, that does happen to me a lot,
Yeah.
especially if I've got like poofy sleeves.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like this is a very safe outfit. It's just like black top with an outfit. I'll take the jacket off as well.
Give
so
us
we
a
can
twirl.
see.
Also, I don't know if you realise, but you've done something called colour sandwiching.
Because I did
that?
brown jacket and brown boots.
So it all balances out. So in terms of, proportions, girl did it.
And then this is this, which again, I'm still like not convinced. I think because it is so long, because I'm like constantly having to like pull it down underneath.
What if you pull it out a little bit more? So
Like a little, is that a French
So
tuck?
what I do is if you reach all the way up and then it will come out naturally and then you won't have to like walk around like a T-Rex. You know, sometimes when you think everything's tucked in too much, I can't get it out. This, you can walk around fine and then it feels a bit more natural.
Yeah.
So perhaps that feels better. Oh, watch out.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you could do is a longer necklace and that'll give the illusion of a bit more of an open neckline if that feels better.
Yeah, because this one does sometimes just get hidden in a neckline like
Yeah,
this.
but it works.
It works. But yeah, I think my tricky thing with this is then the layering and being warm if I'm not wearing a coat.
Yeah. Knitted sleeveless vest is probably the option.
Interesting. But do you know what actually I really like about that as well is that it leaves my armpits free.
Because I don't know about you, but I'm a sweaty Betty.
Oh yeah. I'm really excited to see what you've picked out for me. Okay. How is it looking?
How are you feeling?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh.
Why are you worried?
Yeah, it's just like I wouldn't have done this.
Yeah. In what sense? Because it feels a bit smart?
It does feel
something you've not
smart.
did?
It does feel smart. When you picked out this skirt, I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then I think there's something about all of the accessories being different pinks, reds and oranges that I wouldn't.
Too much.
But
I think, why don't you lose the earrings and then pink and red?
pink and red.
They work tonally because they both have red in, right? So it should calm the whole vibe down.
There we go. Oh yeah, so now we're just dealing with pinks and reds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that feel better?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think the earrings were a bit much. I'm going to say hands up, bad styling. I think really works now.
Yeah. It's definitely smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For grown-up days.
For grown-up days. I'm like chairing a stage at an event, like an industry thing on Thursday, so I need to figure out an outfit for it. And I was either thinking the pink blazer or the pink trousers or both. I don't know.
More is more.
More is more.
Let me talk you through why I went for this.
Yeah, go on.
So black top. Black is an intense colour, right? So it needs something intense to go with it to balance it out. Hence the black bottom. So it all looks like one.
Yeah.
So if you're wearing one long colour, it can give you the illusion of a bit more height if you want that.
Thank you. I do. I very much do.
And then we've got a nice red belt just to cinch in your waist, right? Because you've got crioble waist.
And I do love me a red accessory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we
Boop, boop.
knew red bag done.
Yeah.
Now I wanted to include the blazer because if you have a high neckline on, what blazers can do, look, is actually just break up a high neckline and make it much more balanced and flattering on the bust. So if you have a high neckline on, or if you're someone that gets cold and you want to wear big roll necks in the winter, but you sometimes feel a bit like it can make you look busty or make you feel a bit square if you feel a bit more like you've got broader shoulders, blazers will just cut up that shape for you and elongate your frame. And it's just a cracking little blazer on you, isn't it?
It is a cracking blazer. I think like I would not have put it with this outfit because this outfit feels very like neutrals and black and then
That's what
it
it
just
does.
goes blah.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So we
like
want it to be neutrally blacky and then kapow, because you love colour.
I do love colour.
If I put a black blazer on you, everyone would be like, what are you doing, right?
I would just be like, not me.
You're right, babes. Whereas this, you need some colour, you love it. You've worked really hard on your colour knowledge, so we're leaning into it.
It's making me feel like I need an orange blazer.
Yeah.
Because I'm still not convinced by the pink. I don't know why. I don't know. But also I'm seeing myself in a tiny viewfinder there and I should probably stand in front of
Cuff in that as well.
Yeah, it looks, there we go. I'm seeing it. It does feel very smart. It does feel like I'm going to an industry business meeting. Hi, we're here.
Yes.
There's just a mirror over here. I feel like without the blazer, I would wear this a lot more casually day to day. But then with the blazer, I feel like I would need like
Well, shall I find
an
you a more
event.
cash over the top option?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah? All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, let's try it. I immediately feel more like me in this version.
Perfect.
And I have a theory as to why.
Tell me, give me the goss.
Because the material in the neckline of this top, as we established, is more elevated, I need to then dress it down.
Yeah.
So I feel like by taking an elevated item and making it more elevated, that makes,
Too much.
It's too much. It doesn't work for me personally.
Yep.
But I could take a casual outfit and dress it up, or a fancy outfit and dress it down, and I think that's where I sit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got rid of the blazer, tights, boots. Personally, I think the outfit did work, but obviously this is about you and how much you're going to wear it and what you're going to do with it, right?
Yeah.
So you've got an option now if you have to be fancy.
I do.
However, for your day-to-day running around, denim jackets, you can wear them all year round. They're such a staple, right?
Yeah. In the colder months, I don't have an alternative to this that is like a bit fancier because it dresses it down even more, but I've got like a green H&M hoodie that I've had for like a decade that I will wear underneath denim jacket.
Yeah, exactly. And people sometimes say to me like, oh, how do you style a denim jacket? And I'm like, babes, it's literally jeans but for your arms. You can go with anything, right?
Jeans for your arms.
Jeans, exactly. So they go with anything. And trainers obviously work and you can run around all the time. You might be conscious of your ankles if it gets a bit nippy, but also the way you're standing, the way you're moving, you look a lot more relaxed in this. So it's definitely one for you to continue.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't normally add a belt when I'm wearing this skirt, but
Always. If in doubt, add a belt.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Great.
And I've got a red headband that I could wear with this as
inspired
well.
are you?
Yeah, maybe a bit. And in the comments, you guys can let us know which outfit you like the best as well. Not that it's a competition.
Sounds
It's
like it.
just exploring options, exploring lots of options.
And also, everyone that's watching, right, they're going to have different styles.
Oh, yeah.
So some people might feel that they want to be, a bit more dressed up. Some might be more casual. So it'll be really interesting to see.
Exactly. Right, now we are doing this pink one. Okay. So here's the pink
Here we
top.
go. Initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts is maybe not with this skirt, but...
That wasn't me.
We'll see. I mean, I love that the sleeves are open because then
Airy.
I've got that armpit freedom. Yeah, I just quite like it.
Even though they give us airy, fairy freedom, they can, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but they can make us look a bit squarer here and bring out the bust. So they can make us look a little bit bustier when they're kind of a bit looser. So that's some food for thought.
Food for thought. But also, I feel like I'm going to look busty because I am busty.
Yeah. Little tips and tricks.
Yeah.
But sleeves are fun, so there we go.
Sleeves are fun. And I feel like this is like kind of a casual top, but then also because it's got the sleeves and the sparkle, it does make it a bit...
Bit of something, innit?
Yeah, a bit of something. So...
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's figure this one out. Right, this is mine. I put this one together, and initially I thought I was going just basic ass jeans, but obviously we'd busted out these earrings earlier, and the top colour is very similar to the pink. And then because of the fancy earrings, I was like, actually, instead of trainers, which I could still do trainers with it, I thought fancy shoes. But unfortunately, these, I think they're on their last legs, these shoes, unfortunately. But I did get them for £1, so
I mean,
they've lasted
cost per word.
Oh yeah, completely. And then I was like, okay, clearly I'm going to some sort of like drinks event, like cash event, but still an event, bit of a social thing. So I need a coat because it's cold. Well, not today, but soon. This was the camel coat that we mentioned before that's got the shorter sleeves, but because the top isn't long, I thought, brilliant, let's do it. And then I almost went for my mustard bag, but actually I'm in my Wicked era and pink goes good with green.
It does. Do you know why?
No.
Complementary colours, they're opposite on the colour wheel.
Oh, are they?
So it's the perfect clash.
I thought it was red and green.
Yeah, so you
but
can count,
I guess
you can count pink as red.
okay.
In my
There we
world,
go.
before people
That's why
start.
it works. Pink goes good with green.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm well chuffed with this actually.
Smashed it, babes.
I feel like I would definitely
smashed
go
it.
out, for like a drinks or some sort of like social occasion. My feet might be a bit cold, but I do have some fun either green or pink sparkly socks.
Shove those on then.
So done.
Also, as soon as you get on the tube, you'll be like, too hot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, and also I changed my bra because the blue bra from before was definitely visible. And now I've got a pink bra underneath, so I feel like
Clever.
that's working. Voila, without the coat, and I tucked away the long bit. Now I'm like,
She fancy, but cash.
But yeah, the jeans, like, I think having the jeans, again, it's the like fancy thing dressed down. This is my happy place.
Yeah, it's like you were saying also, it's got the bit of the glitz, it's got some of the glam, but we've just chilled it out.
We've chilled it out.
Smashed it.
Thank you. Oh, hi. I like this a lot. Yes. And I think as well, I'm pleased that you picked out these jeans because I almost put them away because I was like, oh, they're like spring summer jeans.
Nuh-uh.
And I just couldn't find enough clothes that I've got that are like winter
Yeah.
with them. That wasn't a sentence.
But I know what you mean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
I think this top definitely works with
I
them.
think it's casual, practical,
Oh yeah.
but also got loads of personality, shows off, you know, your amazing energy and looks phenomenal and, you know, really good for putting your hood up when it rains. She's a natural.
We did it. We did it.
Also, I'm obsessed with this daisy raincoat.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
It is a size too small for me, so doing it up.
No one does
is
jackets up
is
anymore.
A struggle.
You
Well,
don't
if
need
it-
to do
If
that.
it was raining, I like this a lot. Yeah.
Colourful, fun, you look really happy in it and you love it, so smashed.
I think it's nice though. It's bringing in a lot of the colours that I would normally wear over like spring and summer,
Yeah.
but then into my like autumn winter
Colour is
wardrobe.
for all year round.
Yes.
So many people don't think to wear colour, and actually when it's cold and dark, that's when we need the colour to give us a boost.
Yes.
So less black, more colour, please.
Okay, we are now on to
Ta-da!
the jumper.
The forever loved and never worn.
I have an idea.
I hope it's not the same as me.
Oh no. Let's see. Jumper. Okay, I'm immediately taking this coat off though because I'm too warm. But this is the coat that I would wear with it. I'm just way too warm. But yeah, I feel like I'd already played my jeans card.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dungarees.
I know what I'll do. I'll outsmart Sian and I'll go for dungarees. That'll show her.
There we go. Still quite warm, but not as bad as before. But yeah, I think the only way I wear this is either just like, yeah, with jeans or with dungarees.
Yeah.
I do kind of feel like the white trainers are maybe too white. I don't know. I might actually wear brown boots with it instead or something, depending on the weather. Like if it was wet, these aren't
They're
survive.
going to do nothing.
So I would brown boot it up. But yeah, this is
How does
me.
it feel?
I love it.
Yeah.
This is a thing, but it's just so funny that, like, it's itchy because I'm not wearing anything underneath.
We can fix that.
But I would, on a cold ass day, wear something underneath. But I don't know what it is. Like, when I wear it, I love it. I always get compliments on it because it's just, like, really interesting. And yet, it is one of the few things I wear. Like, if you actually counted the amount of times I wear it over winter, like all of the different jumpers that I have, this one probably gets worn the least.
Maybe you need to make sure you wear it once a week
Maybe.
to get it in, because it's stunning. They don't make jumpers like that anymore. It's so cool.
It is very cool. But yeah, I don't know whether it's because so many of my clothes are like warm toned and this is blue and like purple-y.
Bit cooler, yeah.
Yeah.
Hence maybe why you like it with denim and dungarees.
Yeah, but then also like my other jumpers are like, I've got a bright yellow one and I've got like a rusty orange mustardy one. So I can just immediately be like, right, that's how that fits into my wardrobe and everything I wear.
Different vibes.
Yeah, but I do love it. I just want to figure out how else to wear it. So
Maybe you just need to be a bit strict, yeah, once a week, bam, and then you'll be like, right, I'm fully into this now.
Well, when I cleared out my chest of drawers recently, when I was putting everything away, I put this away on top of all of my other jumpers. Where did it end up? Underneath them all, because I wore all of the other jumpers first.
The poor jumper.
It really deserves more love than I give it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what you've come up with.
It's quite different.
Ooh. Da da da.
Take two.
I'm so warm.
Apart from feeling warm,
I'm very warm. I'm feeling good.
thoughts of the fit?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when I went in there and I saw it laid out on the bed, I literally said out loud, I went, oh, interesting. And I think it's, and do you know what? When I first put the belt on with the skirt, I just like put it over the top and then was like, oh, this skirt actually has belt loops. Shows how much I wear belts with
So
this
what are you
skirt.
taking away from today?
Belts. I do love this belt, but yeah, it never really gets
The airtime.
the airtime indeed. I love this combo, the jumper and this skirt, and I wear this skirt loads. So
Great. So no excuses then to get that jumper out.
indeed. I am going to take the denim jacket off now though because I'm
Gonna melt.
I'm very warm.
So I went for the blue and orange, complementary colours. Also
Orange.
knew you'd like it because sofa.
Look at our room. Look at this.
Black belt to balance out the black tights. Obviously, we've spoken about black already and how it needs a friend basically to sandwich it, to colour, to make sure it's not too harsh. Because if you just had the black tights on, we'd all kind of just notice the black tights, nothing else. So
which
now
is
we've
why
balanced it
I
out.
started wearing a lot of like patterned tights.
Yep.
Because I feel
Also-
like they kind of, they like neutral out the black, I
Yep.
feel. Even though black isn't neutral. Is it a neutral?
Oh, it's kind of just...
It's a pain in the
lot.
butt.
It's a pain in the backside. And I went for your chunkier boots because you give your longer boots a bit more wear. And I actually think this is a really nice look for just running around, dashing around.
I feel like I'm going to go stomping in some mud.
Go find some leaves.
But also the thing about these boots, because you're right, I think with a mini skirt, I would always gravitate more towards the higher boots. And I don't actually think I've worn these with a skirt since.
We want to see
getting
your legs,
them.
girl. Get them out.
I think I've got it in my head that like if I was wearing a skirt and boots that cut me off at the ankle, then that would just like make me look shorter. And so then I think I kind of stopped and started wearing the higher boots but yeah, I like it.
Yep, me too. Sorted.
And yeah, I think with the belt, especially with like the goldy bit on it as well, I think
Gives it a
it's
little
nice.
lift.
Yeah, it does.
Sorted. So happy.
Happy.
Excellent.
You're going to see me wearing this jumper once a fortnight.
Oh, we're already falling down.
It's 17 degrees in October right now. But yeah, once we get to like the colder months where I can wear like a thermal long sleeve top underneath this.
We're thinking long-term plan.
Yeah, we're thinking like birthday in February plans.
We really are thinking long-term.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm very excited to figure this one out.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Also, really intrigued to see what you're going to do.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I've not thought about it yet. I think the biggest challenge though is going to have an event to wear it to.
Well, no, we've got one.
Oh yeah, we're having our work Christmas party. Any other entrepreneurs, freelancers based in London,
come on over.
You're all invited. Once again, I'm going to immediately take this coat off. But this is my maternity winter coat.
There you
Room
go.
for a prego belly in there, but I've just kept it and kept wearing it every winter because I wear so many jumpers. I
Also,
really
it's a
like
nice
it.
smart coat.
It's a smart coat.
Cost per wear again. It's coming down and down and down.
Exactly. But yeah, it's coming off. We arrive at the party and the coat is coming off.
Coat rack is ready.
Yeah. Where's
Coat sofa is ready. Talk to me.
the green shoes?
Yeah.
I was thinking it's very Christmas party because the red and the
the old-
green.
yeah.
And also these are fairly new to me. And honestly, the amount of things that I can pair these with in my wardrobe is phenomenal. Yeah, I love them. I feel like an inverted Christmas tree or something. And then I was struggling with bag and I thought, oh, green.
Actually
And
love it.
yeah. I was like, do I need a black bag? Because I used to have a black handbag that's very similar to my red and mustard ones. And then when it completely, disintegrated after a while, I never replaced it because I realised that black doesn't go with most of my clothes, so
Yeah.
it wasn't getting as many wears. But yeah, I don't know whether like with something like this, because of the black tights,
Needs lifting.
this is the one thing I think I'm not convinced by with this outfit is like the block of black on my legs.
Well, you could go a little bit more.
Ooh, I do have some fishnets.
Yeah. So you could try those. And also, I really like the texture of the bag with the texture of the sequin. So you could go triple whammy with the texture. Just go for it.
Wow, yeah.
See what happens.
I'd
That
be
could an
very
option.
cold, but it is
First
a
you're
Christmas
too hot,
party.
then you're too cold.
It's true. I only really function very well at a very specific temperature, either up or a bit down, and I'm just constantly complaining. There we go.
Perfect.
Pew, pew. What have you come up with?
I'm actually going to go for a slightly more cash.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
yeah, because it's a
Which-
fancy dress, so we're going to dress it
I'm going to go down. So that's what I'm going for. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
I love this. This is fab.
We did good.
We did good. I think you're so right about the fishnets.
Yeah, bit of texture.
Yeah.
With a bit of texture.
I think with the block black, it's too much and it wasn't very me. But yeah, these boots were another one that I was like, they would look really good with that red dress.
And they've also got the kind of picks out the silvery, pearly kind of bits of the dress, which
Yeah.
is very cool.
All red. And then,
Obviously.
we've got the what's underneath as well.
I
But yeah, red bag, which again is one of those ones where I'm like, they're different reds. And I think in my head I'm going, no.
If they don't match, I'm not doing it. Well,
But we did double green before, so now we're doing double red.
any red will go with any red. Any green will go with any green. I cannot say it.
But yeah, let's take this denim jacket off. I really like the denim jacket as well as like very much like cashing it down.
Oh, this old sequin thing.
Yeah, yeah. It feels like I could go to like a pub in this.
Yeah.
Like going to a pub in a secret and dress, but with a denim jacket.
Fine.
Fine.
Oh, what?
What's happened here?
What's going on here?
So yeah, you've added a
Got you some sleeves.
sparkly black sheer layer underneath.
She is very current right now as well.
It could be like I'm wearing a full like
my God, the
bodysuit underneath or
a sexy little number underneath.
But yeah, I quite like this, especially if like I do wear a denim jacket with it. That is not warm enough for the winter. But then if you just like add an extra little something underneath, then
Keeps you a bit warmer.
We love the sequin top underneath. We're moving on to the trousers.
You want to see?
I want to see.
These Bobby Dazzlers, as
And
my
we're
mum
gonna,
would call.
and then we're gonna figure out if I return these or not.
Yeah. Fingers crossed you don't, because I think they're iconic.
They are really cool. Okay, ignore the pink bra.
We're busy gals.
Yeah, this is the situation. Obviously, if I were to keep them, I would get them tailored. I would get them turned up because they are too long for my short ass. But this is them.
Love the colour, love the shape.
Right.
I actually think the rise is fine.
That's
a little bit low.
That's the crotch situation. And I did find when I was like wearing them around the house that it rubbed. But I think maybe I could Simon Cowell it and maybe just like pull them up even higher.
Yeah, it's working.
I do obviously still have the fishnets on, but yeah.
Double texture.
But I do love them. And
Yeah.
I feel like I'm back in my flare
They're so flattering.
zone. My flare era. I was definitely in my flare era like in the school days. Like all of my school trousers were very flared. And flared jeans as well.
Yep.
And then they went out of fashion and then now they've come back. I've gone, oh, I think they look good on me. This
they
is what
do.
I should have been wearing all along.
Flares for life. It's a lifestyle.
But yeah, need to figure out what the hell to
Let's do
wear
it.
with these. But I feel like my wardrobe is going to provide us with lots of options. So
Let's do it.
voilà, c'est moi. I did the monochrome thing, sort of.
Feeling
Does
it,
it
feeling
count
it.
as monochrome if it's only like part orange?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went orange top, a lovely luscious v-neck, green shoes. I mean, obviously I bought these together from the same shop, so they have to match. Surely.
They have to.
They
It's
have
the
to.
rules.
And then I was gonna do my hoops again.
Yeah.
But actually, I've got these like sunflower stud earrings that da da da, and then denim
match made in
jacket
heaven.
and mustard bag.
I actually love this on you. Stunning.
This feels very me.
Yeah, really,
Maybe
really
I'll
like
wear it out. Question.
Ooh.
Do I still get them turned up? Because obviously now with this height, they are the perfect length. But if
They
I was wear to
are.
trainers, not so much.
Part of me kind of thinks that an actual shoe instead of a trainer is going to be better with them because of the flare. But you're more likely to wear a trainer, aren't you?
Well, boots.
Like your tan, like biker boots.
Yeah.
I think they've got a little heel on them.
They
so
are quite high. Yeah.
I wouldn't wear long boots under them.
No.
So I think you might
No.
might get away with it, babes.
Maybe I'll try wearing them like out and about and see.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if the ends start getting scuffed, then that's when we know
Then
to...
they gotta go up. Yeah.
But yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Love it.
Because you can always take them up, but you can't really take them back down. Well, you can a little bit, but not if they're scuffed. Yeah, love it. The full, colourful,
Yeah.
monochromatic look.
And also, this is a t-shirt, but this is a very thick t-shirt, so I only ever wear this really in the autumn and the winter. It's way too thick to be like a summer
Got you.
t-shirt, so it's perfect.
Yeah. I think tonally you've absolutely smashed it.
Oh, we could
and-
also do like another green bag as well, double green.
Have you got a green bag?
Well, that like kind of textured one.
Yes, you could.
Yeah, but I do also like it with this as well. It's...
Yeah. Tonally smashed. I'm a bit nervous about my outfit now.
Oh, well, I saw it laid out on the bed and immediately I'm like, we've gone similar vibes in terms of colours, but
Yeah.
it's because the trousers themselves lend.
They're doing all the talking and the dancing.
That's true. Right, but I'm excited to put it on.
Let's do it.
Da, da,
Yeah.
da, da, da. Yes.
Here we go, look.
But something very interesting is happening here that I don't know what's happening, to be honest, but the
Well.
situation with the jumper and the belt.
Yeah, we've belted the jumper because the jumper is too long.
Yeah, because even if I tucked it, because this is quite tight, it would
Yeah.
just look wrong, wouldn't it? 'Cause
And
it would-
also add bulk here, which not usually as women we want. So what we've done is put the belt over the jumper,
Yeah.
then pulled it up and pulled it out a little bit. So we've made it the right length
Yeah.
and cinched you in. It's a double win.
There's something really lovely about this. I think it also like elevates it, like it feels a bit like fancier. Like having, I don't know why, but I would never have like thought to do this. And there's also something quite nice about where it's sitting and then the way that the jumper comes out. It feels like it's like another little frilly
Yeah.
little, not a dress, but do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you get those tops that kind of like
The peplum
frill out.
ones.
Yeah, it feels a bit like that. We've got obviously the mustard bag again. The boots, which I think look fab with these.
Yeah.
And again,
Match made in heaven.
justify not having to get them taken up.
Yeah.
Let me just take the jacket off.
Oh, do let me help.
Thank you.
I've also copied you with this sunflower earrings and bag because it's just, you know,
It's meant to
the
be.
best options.
It's meant to be. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this. It's just like really interesting, and I would never have done it with this jumper with the belt, but
There we
it's
go.
a vibe. I feel like I've come right out of the 1970s.
It's actually my favourite era, so I'm here for it.
Well, there we go. There we go. I love this, and we're about to go out for lunch, and I think
You're going to stay in it?
it's too warm for the
Oh,
jumper.
yeah, you'll actually melt. Yeah.
I will be too hot. So I think what I'm going to do is go back into the other outfit for these, and I think we're taking the labels off these trousers and I'm going to keep them.
Yes, Joni. Love it.
And then
Yeah.
the trick really is just like pulling them up as high as possible to avoid the chafing. Like I would rather have camel toe than chafing.
Yeah, same.
So
To the
that's-
camels.
To the camels. But thank you so much for helping me style some of these things, these items.
Absolute pleasure. Obviously, I love helping you. I think we're quite a good little dream team.
We both do love colour though,
Yeah.
so it helps.
Yeah.
It helps. Yeah, what did you think of the outfits that we came up with? Hopefully this means we will now see these items in a bit more rotation in my
You guys will
wardrobe.
have to keep Hannah
Accountable.
accountable.
Why aren't you
I'll be
wearing the
watching.
black top? Yeah, it's gonna happen. It'll be fine. The blue jumper.
Yeah.
The blue jumper.
Also, I hope it inspires everyone to kind of play dress up with their pieces that they're not wearing so much and restyle them.
Yeah.
It should be fun. And you might not get it right every time, but I mean, neither have we. So
Exactly.
it should be fun. team.
Exactly. It's super fun. And we're starving, so we're gonna go
gotta
get
go.
some lunch. Thank you so much for watching. Sean's details will be in the description if you want to check out like styling blog and styling services. Go
Come join
at
the
you.
gang.
And this girl gets booked up fast. So get in it. Get in it.
Get in it.
Get in it.
through
Get on it.
Join the club.
I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.